Hey guys, welcome to week 40 of 52 and hashtag Realtor Life. And I wanted to share with you a very good lesson that I learned this week with a deal that closed, finally. And this has actually come up once before in my career. I've been doing this for almost 12 years, and it was such a small item, but actually wound up being such a huge item, and the subject is subjectivity. What is your opinion? Your opinion of clean. So, my client moved here from out of state, and she is now alone from life circumstances. She's 81, and I'm sorry it's loud where I'm at, but so in the negotiations, we of course agreed on the price. Then we went to our inspection. We agreed on repairs, and when my job for my buyer is to submit what we call a binzer, and that says, would you please fix this, and this, do this, and that. The seller can then say yes, no, some, all, here's a credit, whatever. But it can be a negotiation piece. After you've already agreed on your pricing, it becomes another sort of touchy piece in a sale, purchase sale. So in my binzer, I requested a very few items, but I did ask that the home be professionally cleaned. I would say the proper thing to do for my client. It wasn't dirty, but it was just, I knew she'd been moving in. And the seller took huge offense to that. They thought that was just such a disgusting request. But if I don't ask for it, I don't know what's going to happen. They could leave it, who knows what. Because the seller does not have to clean the home at move out. Huge pieces, I want you guys to remember that. So we go and request it, and we go to do the walkthrough, which is about 3 days prior to close of escrow, to make sure, number one, that the repairs have been done in the manner of which we have requested and of the quality, and of course everything's been done. The house was pretty unclean. It wasn't dirty, but it felt to us that the house had not been cleaned. So I messaged over to the agent, and she was angry. She said, how dare you? They had this home cleaned. I saw the cleaner there, and I rarely call that out, but I said, it's pretty obvious that it's either the cleaner didn't do a great job or it hasn't been done. So it kind of became an argument, not an argument, but a challenge for us, where both buyer and seller were digging their heels in, which they should have done. My client was going to have this huge truck of furniture delivered and wanted the house clean. So this deal could have absolutely blown up at the very final minute or hour of the transaction, which would have been horrible for everybody. So I think this message really comes down to being subjective. What is clean? What does clean mean to you? What does it mean to your neighbor? What does it mean to your buyer? What does it mean to the seller? So if you are the buyer, my recommendation to you is that you plan on having your own cleaners come in. If you know how they work and you're comfortable, because that way there's going to be no challenge if you don't like the way the other cleaner did their work. And by the time you're at 30 days in escrow, everybody's pretty tired and pretty crunchy and can be aggravated. I totally get it. So my goal as the agent is, of course, to make sure that everything goes nice and smoothly for you. But literally at the 11th hour, one little thing can make everybody pretty prickly. So that's it for this week, and if you have any questions, if you have any buyers or sellers, or you're looking to buy or sell, I hope you'll keep me in mind. You guys do know that I do take referrals from out of state, and I also will be sending referrals out of state. If you know anybody that's looking to move out of state too, keep that in mind. I'll talk to you next week for week 41 of 52 and hashtag Realtor Life.